Hi, welcome to Bella's Yoga Room. I'm Bella. Today we've got a practice for a tired body. So whether you are feeling run down at the moment, or maybe you didn't sleep well, or maybe you've done a triathlon today and your body is feeling tired, this is the practice for you. So we are going to start lying down. So make your way. I've got a pillow, a blanket, extra cozy, and we are going to be using the wall for our final poses. So if there's a space that meets all that criteria, move around. Otherwise, let's get started. So making your way down to the ground, coming to rest, just allowing the feet to be flat on the ground, allowing the hands, maybe palms resting down. And just let yourself land here. Really just be still. Whether you've been moving a lot or lifting lots or moving house maybe, or just, using your body, and you're noticing that the battery's running on empty. So let's give the body a good stretch. So we're going to start just now by hug those knees into the chest. Maybe bring that nose up to the knees. And then let the neck and head just relax down. Let's do a few circles with the knees one way. And then let's go the other way. And then we're going to hug that right knee in. Let the left leg just rest on the ground. And some circles with that right ankle. And other way. And then we're going to allow that right leg to straighten. And so maybe grabbing behind the back of the thigh, maybe the calf, and again, bending that knee as much as you need to. Toes can be flexed toward the face, or they can be pointed. You can have a little play there. Just notice maybe when you flex them, you feel that more in the calf. Nice deep breaths here. And then bring that left foot up, bending that knee, noticing how that feels with the knee, the left foot up, on the ground. And then let's just cross over that right ankle over to the left knee and just imagine pushing that right knee away. An option here as well, if you wanted to grab and hug that left leg in to get a bit more intense stretch in that right hip. For our reclined pigeon, there's your option. So try that out. See what works for your body today. If it doesn't serve you, make any modifications that you need to. This is your practice. It's your body. Okay. Couple more deep breaths there. And then just gently let that left foot come down. Maybe straighten out that right leg, and then we're going to lower that all the way down. And let's hug that left knee into the chest, doing some circles, that left ankle, and other way round. And then keeping a bend in that left knee as much as you need to as we just straighten out that left leg. Getting to the back of the left leg now. And again here, maybe pointing the toes and then flexing them towards your face. Feel that stretch even maybe in the foot, the front of the foot. And then maybe bringing that right foot up, so bending that right knee, noticing how that changes, that stretch. And then let go and allow that left ankle to cross over the right knee, and then imagining pushing away that left knee to open up into that left hip. And reaching through, grabbing that behind that right leg. Nice deep breaths here. Okay, slowly releasing that down. Straightening out that left leg, allowing that to come all the way down to the ground. And let's roll all the way over onto our tummies. And so resting here, maybe resting on that right hand, having that arm parallel to the top of your mat. And let's just reach behind and grab that left foot. You could also have your head down here if that's more comfortable, resting there. Getting that stretch into the front of that left leg now, into our big quadricep. And gently releasing, just allowing that left foot to come down slowly. And let's swap sides. So bringing that right arm, hand around to reach. And grab that right foot, maybe resting the head down. And thinking about sending the breath to that right thigh. Alrighty, and releasing that gently. You don't want it to slam down into the ground. Lovely. Let's bring the elbows so they're underneath the shoulders. Hands nice and parallel, the arms. And just a gentle sphinx here. Thinking about creating some space in that chest, so opening that space in front. And then allowing the elbows to come out, just coming down. Putting the hands underneath the shoulders and just coming to all fours. So that our shoulder, hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. And we're going to do a few little cat-cows here. So cow as we look up, and cow exhaling. Arching that back. Inhale, looking up. And exhale. And exhale. Coming back just to a normal neutral spine now. And let's step that right foot back and slowly rocking back and forwards, getting a bit more of a stretch in that lower leg there. Lovely. Allowing that right knee to come in, left foot straight and tucking those toes under, just starting to have those gentle rocks there. Rocking back, rocking forward. Also working the wrists here and the core, always the core. And allowing that knee just to come back down. We're going to bring that left hand to the middle of the mat and then just opening out to the right side, right arm up. And then we're going to thread the arm underneath that left hand and coming to rest on our right ear and right shoulder. You can always have that left elbow down too. And then coming back up, open out, and then allowing that right hand to come down, opening up to the left side, and then threading underneath. Coming to rest on the left shoulder, left ear. And coming back. Bringing the big toes to touch, having the knees a bit wider, and coming to sit back in an extended child's pose here. Allowing the forehead to rest on the ground. Maybe rocking gently on the forehead, left to right. And again, elbows here can rest. Okay, let's push up and through those hands. And we're going to make our way to the wall. So here again, you could always have a pillow underneath the bottom, under the hip. So you could have a pillow under your head, whatever's going to be most comfortable. And you can always be a little bit further away from the wall if having the legs straight up is really intense on the hamstrings. So just find a place that's comfortable for you. And the knees here can also stay bent. They don't have to be locked. You don't want them to be locked out. Feet again can be bent, pointed or flexed. Just find what's really comfortable for you. Yeah, I'm going to grab my blanket and put that underneath my head. Very nice. And let's have the arms resting out, making a T, just opening up across that chest. And just allowing the blood to run in the opposite direction for a change. Your wonderful legs have carried you all day. Let's give them a little rest. Maybe closing the eyes if that feels comfortable. And just noticing how the body is feeling. And this will be our final pose, so you can either stay here for a couple more minutes, or if you would like to transition to a Shavasana, lying flat on your mat, please do so. And maybe pause the video and just sit in silence. And if you're ready to end the practice, then let's just give those feet a little wiggle, wiggle the fingers. Maybe walk your legs down the wall. Just rolling onto one side and just staying there for a couple breaths before we transition up. Maybe notice how your feet are feeling. Sometimes they can get a little bit tingly. And then pushing up. Making your way. Comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and practicing. I hope that you enjoyed the practice. I'd love to hear how you're going, and I hope that I see you next time. And feel free to repeat this video whenever you've got a tired or sore body. Thank you.